I'm not proselytizing the use of alcohol, but you know, it's in the evening. And I'm an adult, so anyway, let's get to this. If any of you don't know what a book manuscript looks like, or a hard copy, I'm going to show you. This is it. I had to knock the dust off this critter. This is my novel, Gray Sun, The Colored Rain. It is a circa 1910 novel about life in a segregated coal camp, and it's probably the novel that I'm most proud of. It took, I think I got 2 years in this one, with the rough draft and then the final draft, a couple rewrites in between. So that's what one looks like. It's like about 4 inches thick. When I finish a novel, I always like to have a hard copy around. That's just the way I am. I always burn it to a CD too. I'm a bit old-fashioned. Here's another one of my novels, The Vulnerable Gods. This is actually in print. It's available at Amazon and Barnes & Noble. I self-published through Lulu because I wanted to have a novel in print before I died. So, excuse me. But my advice to people that you know, want to write a book, short story, whatever, is just go ahead and start it. I wrote my first short story back in 1987, and it took me probably about a year or two before I got up the courage to actually start a novel. And once I started, you know, kind of went from there. I've written 7 novels. Instead, I've published the 1. Got a couple rough drafts, and I think as far as finished, I believe I have 4. So hang on, I'll show you another manuscript. Well, I couldn't find the other manuscript, but I found a couple rough drafts. I'll show those to you. First of all, when I write a book or short story, I always write it out in longhand. That's just a habit I've gotten myself into. So I will start with just a notebook and I write everything out. And this is how all my stuff is conceived. All of it's in longhand. Oh, right there's prologue. This is for the novel that was published. Vulnerable Gods. Like I said, it's available at Amazon. And I even made up my own language for it. It's about time travel, by the way. But that is that book. Hang on. And this is for this manuscript here. It's Gray Sun, The Colored Rain. Don't mind the dust. I'm sure in my room with a little baby chicken and a duck, which probably tells you I am not a dazzling urbanite, but I live in a rural area. So anyway, this is my first official video, so my thanks to y'all for coming along, and stay tuned. Who knows? You might learn something. Bye.